Welcome back, Daddies and Ghost Beaters. Today we're going to do a video, and I'm going to warn you up front, there will be spoilers for Season 4, so if you haven't seen it, run now. Just get the hell out of the video. You don't want to see this, because this is basically where we're going with Friday's drop of the last 2 episodes. And of course, we have to start with thinking about who could survive and who I'm most worried about. And before I do that, I'm going to break down everything I know, what we know, and what we can theorize about the fate of a few of our characters, particularly my favorite character of all, Steve Harrington. And if you like this horror content, please drop a like and a comment below. It really does help the channel. Of course, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all horror game and video related content. And of course, if you're looking for people to talk about horror movies, play video games, whatever it is, click on the link in the description below. We have a great horror community. Just hop on over. So I'm going to show you this clip real quick. And that was Steve, of course, being drugged down to the Upside Down, where he was attacked by the bats. And then, of course, it's set up. The first thing we have to really worry about was the fate of Steve. Now, there was this quote by the Duffer Brothers. And let me read that for you. So, I don't really want to say, but I would be concerned about the characters going into Volume 2 for sure. Everybody is in danger. And there's sort of an ominous feeling that things might not go well. Unfortunately, that is a scary, scary comment, and we've seen people die in Stranger Things before. Of course, we lost Sean Astin's Bob, we've lost Billy, and so there has been characters that have been killed off the series, but we haven't lost a major character, and I think there's a couple of major characters that are completely safe. I don't expect to see any of the main kids die, I don't expect to see Elle die, but I think there's a lot of characters that are really in play for real trouble, and I'm going to do a quick list of who I think is really in danger going from 5 to 1. And it's going to start with number 5, Nancy Wheeler. Last time we saw Nancy was in a shit ton of trouble being seen the vision from Vecna. Of course, then comes number 4, Hopper. I think Hopper is starting to run out of his 9 lives. I think at some point Hopper is probably going to be in a shit ton of trouble. He's already pretty endangered in that Russian prison, and I don't think there's much time left for Hopper. And we all know that David Harbour's schedule is super busy, so fitting in time to fill stuff for the last season of Stranger Things might be a problem. Number 3, also currently in Russia. That, of course, is Joyce Byers. Now, Winona Ryder's character has made it through a lot of shit and rescued her son multiple times, but I think she might be getting near the end. Number 2, I think this character really seems to be in trouble, and this is the classic type of character that we would see killed off, and that would be Eddie Munson. I think there's a big chance that Eddie could be in trouble. He's the type of character that you bring in for a season and then use him as fodder. As much as we all like Eddie, and we've been seeing a huge boost in Eddie's popularity amongst the cast, I think he's a very good character to be a target for being wiped out from the Season 5 conclusion. And then, of course, number 1, the one I'm most scared about, is with the fate of our boy Steve Harrington. Now, Steve Harrington is by far my favorite character in the series. It has been for a long time, and we've seen such an evolution in what we've gotten from Steve Harrington, who started out as Season 1 as just Nancy's douchebag jock boyfriend, who we all kind of despise, and went through this major metamorphosis from the end of Season 1 through really Season 3, and now he's just in the driver's seat here in Season 4 as the heroic babysitter that puts his life on the line for everyone all the time. And not only that, he's made this adorable relationship with Robin, and we can't love Steve more. Like, let's be honest, if you want to talk about Stranger Things, I will talk about Steve Harrington all day. I'm a huge fan of Steve. Joe's performance as Steve is fantastic, and I'm terrified that they're going to kill him off and make me not want to watch Season 5. Of course I will, but I won't want to watch it. And here's the reason I'm worried.
Steve? Jesus.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're losing blood. Come on, sit. Come here. All right. You ready?
So as we see Nancy doing her rip the clothes, which I haven't seen in a really long time, and I just love how that's such an 80s throwback, to wrap the bandage around the bites from the bats inside the Upside Down, I'm really worried about what that could be doing to our boy Steve. Now, whether it's just hemorrhaging because he doesn't seem to stop bleeding, or maybe some sort of corruption like we've seen with Billy, I think we have to worry about the fate of Steve. And these last 2 episodes that drop on Friday are scaring the crap out of me. We have a little under 4 hours worth of the last episodes, and it's what's going to happen to Steve is, I think, one of the big questions. Now, like I said, the characters in Russia are in a lot of trouble. I think Eddie is definitely fodder, and I think Nancy, of course, the way her story ended at the end of 4.1 also showed a lot of danger. But the babysitter is the one I'm the most concerned about, and they've been kind of dropping hints that they might be ending the heroic arc that is Steve Harrington, and that is something I'm worried about. Now, tell me what you think. Drop in the comments below. Do you think Steve is in danger? Do you think Steve will make it to Season 5 to see the conclusion and the time jump that the Duffer Brothers have already alluded to for Season 5? Let me know what you think. Later, mates!